Hey guys, how's everyone doing? So I am starting something new here called that time of month, meaning subscription time. So each month I get a Boxycharm and I do 2 separate Ipsy bags because I like to have a lot more products and I'm extra like that. Yeah. So what I'll be doing in this video is I will be reviewing and using these products on screen. This is the first time that I am using any of these, and this is my first time doing it. So if you want to see what I got in both Ipsy bags and see what this month's Boxycharm was like, just keep on watching. So for this month's Ipsy bag, the theme was kind of like traveling, and there's a whole bunch of different stamps on this bag, and the backside is orange. This month's theme is called Go There. So for bag number 1, I have 5 different products. So the first is the Adesse, New York, organic infused nail lacquer. So this is a nail polish, and this is a really pretty blue color. This is called Oh Cabana Boy. So I won't be testing this one because I'm not gonna paint my nails and then wait for it to dry, I guess. So got a nail polish. And then I got the painting therapy pack, black color clay. I'm assuming this is a mask. Yes, so this is a mask. So I am actually going to put this on and let this sit. It says leave on for 10 to 15 minutes, so I'm going to do that while I go through the rest of these products. That way I can also test the mask. Okay, so this says apply an appropriate amount on areas that need care or the entire face. After 10 to 15 minutes, wash off with lukewarm water. So that's pretty standard. Ooh, so like it says, it is a black mask. It smells like charcoal just a little bit. Ooh, it's really dark too. So right off the bat, it definitely feels cooling. I think that this is definitely going to be clearing out some of these pores that I have that desperately need to be cleared. It smells like a charcoal mask, which, I mean, I guess that's what black clay is. So I'm going to finish putting this on and I will be right back. Okay, so now that this is on, I'm going to set my timer for, I like to do in between the 10 and 15 minute mark. So I'm gonna do 12 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay, so the next product that I got is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Smooth Operator Finishing Powder. I don't actually like this powder. It's just really fine, and it definitely like dries out my under eyes because it is so fine. But for all I know, this could be a new formula, so I'm gonna try it anyways. I don't think that it is, but it has been a little while since I've tried this. It's been about a year, so we're gonna try again just to see. And then I got the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. This is the color Cairo. Yeah. So it's a soft, it's a matte lip cream. It's definitely like a very creamy but dry. It's not a liquid lipstick or anything like that, so I'm excited to try that. And then I got the Elizabeth Mott Pop Goes the Shadow Premium Eyeshadow in Mermaid Teal. Ooh, I bet this is gonna be really pretty. Ooh, okay, yeah. So this definitely is really pretty. Gonna swatch it. Ooh, yeah, that's a nice blue shimmer. So I'm excited for that. those are the 5 products that I got in the first bag. So in the second bag, I got, I believe this is the same, yes, I got a duplicate NYX lipstick, which that does happen sometimes. I will get duplicate products because I do 2 Ipsy bags, but that's fine. Most of the time, most of the products are different. I also got another Amazonian clay smooth operator, so I'm definitely going to leave both of these closed and I'm gonna put them in a giveaway. I'm not gonna touch them. So next I got the Sugar Arch Arrival Brow Definer in Taupe Tom. So on this end, there's a little spoolie, which is nice to have. And okay, so on this end, it's definitely like it's a triangle shape. I don't really understand why companies do triangle shapes when they're doing eyebrow products, because I feel like, I don't know, it just seems really weird to me, but we'll try it out and see how it works. The next product is the Eyeko London, the travel size I do liquid eyeliner. Yes, it's in carbon black and it's waterproof, lash enhancing. So it looks like this. The point on it is really nice. It's definitely pretty dark black too. And finally, for the Ipsy bags, we have the Douce Max Lash Volumizer Mascara. Yeah, I am excited to try these. Now we're gonna move on to the Boxycharm. So far my face is feeling pretty cool where I have the mask on. It definitely is drying up and it feels a little bit firm, but when I touch this, the mask itself is still really soft, but it's not like a liquid. I guess a little bit did come off, but yeah, so it feels good so far. And on the mask, I have 8 minutes left. So we're gonna go through this Boxycharm real fast. So if you guys don't know, this is what the Boxycharm looks like. And each month you get 5 products. I didn't say. So for the Ipsy bags, you get 4 to 5 samples, and it is $9.99 a month. And the Boxycharm, you get 5 full-size products. So Ipsy bags, you get sample, but Boxycharms, you get full-size products. And I believe it is $21.99 a month, which is a much better deal than the Ipsy bag, seeing as you are getting full-size products. However, with Boxycharm, you don't get to choose. Like, there's no way to customize your preferences for the products that you get like you can do in Ipsy bag. So Ipsy bag, you get samples and it's half of the price and you get to choose. Boxycharm is double the price. You don't get to choose, but you do get full-size products. It is a really good deal. The theme for this month's Boxycharm is called Boxy Bash. And in here, you have the Per Cosmetics Sculptor palette, which retails for $30, which again is, this right here costs $30, which is $9 more than the box itself. And let's open this up. Okay, so this one has a nice mirror, and in here it has 2 sculpting colors and 2 highlighting powders. So these look really nice. These two do look very similar, except this one is more of a warm tone and this is more of a cool tone, and same for the highlighters, which is really nice as well. So these are what those 2 look like. This is the cool contour color. This is the warm one. This is the warm highlight color, and this is the cool highlight color. Okay, so the next product in the Boxycharm is the Cover FX Blurring Primer, which this alone costs $38. So this is a full-size primer, and you get 1 fluid ounce, which is pretty standard in terms of amount. And this says a blurring primer that instantly minimizes the appearance of pores and fine lines to create a super smooth, flawless, airbrushed look. Okay, so the third product that we have in here, which I was really excited about actually, is the Pretty Vulgar the Ink Gel Eyeliner. I really love the packaging of this. It looks like a little ink pot and it says Pretty Vulgar on it, and I love the feather. And the Pretty Vulgar gel eyeliner retails for $24. The next is the Aesthetica 3-piece eye trio, which is these 3 brushes right here. So you get an angled eyeliner brush, you get a little spoolie, and you get a thin tipped eyeliner brush. These retail for $45, so that's a lot for 3 brushes. Oh, this month we actually got 6 different products because the next one is the Aesthetica P12 face brush. So this looks like it would be pretty good for powder or maybe like contour bronzing. It's definitely really soft and really fluffy. It has a nice size handle. This retails for $27. And finally, we have the Han Skincare Lip Gloss. And this says it's all natural lip gloss with antioxidants and vitamins, and this is the color Nude Rose. I don't really like glosses, but we're going to see how this one looks. This one definitely is a really pretty nude color, but I just don't like gloss because I feel like I lick my lips so often that it always ends up leaving like a white film around, like basically like where my lipstick will touch like the rest of my lip. And I don't know, I just don't really like them. I don't wear them very often. I pretty much only wear them for pictures. But again, I have yet to find one that I do enjoy, so maybe this one will be it. If you add up the price of all 6 of these products, you have all of these prices add up to $179 in this Boxycharm, but again, you only pay $21.99. So even though you don't get to choose the products that you don't get to customize the products in any sort of way, there's no customizable preferences, that is a huge, huge deal. Like $180 for only paying $21. So I'm gonna go wash this mask off and I will be right back. Okay, so I am back. I just washed off that the mask, and my skin does feel really, really smooth. Like it feels really good. I just washed the mask off with water. I didn't actually like use soap or face cleanser or anything like that because I want to see what the mask actually does. It definitely made my acne marks a little bit more red, but that usually happens with masks, especially when they like open up your pores. But I definitely feel like my skin does look just a little bit brighter, which is really nice. To start off with, I am just going to, I always like to start my makeup off by doing my eyeshadow first. So I am going to prep my eyelids with Tarte Shape Tape in Light Neutral, which is the concealer that I use. I'm going to set that with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in Fair. And then I am going to use the Per Cosmetics the Soiree Diaries, which is an eyeshadow palette that we got in a Boxycharm quite a little bit ago actually. This is what it looks like. I'm definitely going to use like the more neutral colors. And then I am also going to go in with another Boxycharm palette that I got, I believe last month, the ColourPop Element of Surprise eyeshadow palette. And this has some more like transition colors and stuff that I'll be using. So I'm going to do that real fast and I will be right back halfway through that so I can try out the Mermaid one, the Mermaid eyeshadow, the blue one that I got. So I'll be right back. And we're back. So what I did for my eyes is I went to the Soiree palette and I took Gala and I put that in my crease as my transition color. And then I went in with Splurge, and then I also went in with Stunner. So those 3 right here, and I use that just to like darken up and smoke out my crease in my transition color. And then I went into the Element of Surprise palette. And in this one, what color is this? This is called Peace of Mind. I used this one and I used a little bit of Late Night, and I just kind of like smoked that out just a little bit more because I really wanted to give it like this plum color. And then I went in with Sea Stars. I put that on the outer V and I darkened that up with Cosmo. Now I wanted the blue to be like a little bit of pop of color, so I'm going to go ahead and pop that in the inner corner. I'm gonna start just applying it dry so we can see how it applies dry, and then it is a shimmer, so I always like to apply shimmers wet, but I do want to see the difference between dry and wet. I'm just going to apply that in the center. So what I can tell right now is it's definitely very thin. It's kind of patchy. It looks a little bit better when I pat it on, but so this is what it looks like dry. Now I am going to wet my brush with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, and I'm going to go back in with this, and I'm just going to pat it on to see what it does when it's wet. Okay, so right off the bat I can tell that this is, of course, like most shimmers, it is 10 times better when it's wet. You can actually see a little bit of like a gold shimmer to it. Just gonna blend that in. And yeah, this is what that looks like. I do have 2 separate eyeliners that I want to try, so I'm going to go ahead and do a wing on both eyes with both of these eyeliners, because I do want to see how both of them work. So first up, I'm going to use the, I don't know if I'm saying this right, but I think it's Eyeko London. It's the one that I got in the Ipsy bag. This is a eyeliner pen. So what I'm noticing is this one definitely doesn't really like to flick. It's much more of like a stamp eyeliner, which again isn't the worst thing in the world, but I mean, it's a pretty standard black eyeliner pen. It does dry down pretty fast. It does look more matte on my eyes than it did on my hand. So now we're gonna go in with the Pretty Vulgar one, and I am actually going to use this, the thin eyeliner brush from Aesthetica. Now that I am done with the eyeliner, I'm going to move on to lashes. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that mascara, and I'm going to apply it. The only thing that I don't like about how big this brush is that I feel like it's really hard to get in my inner corner without getting mascara everywhere. The only thing that I don't like about my eyelashes is, if you can see right here, I'm like missing a chunk of eyelashes right there that just don't ever seem to grow. So I always have to like kind of fluff this side over just a little bit just to make it look even. Does anyone else have that, or is it just me? I feel like it's a really weird and random thing. It wasn't always like that, but I don't know if that little bit right there just got ripped out with false eyelashes, or I don't know what happened, but it's a thing. So the Cover FX blurring primer, and we're gonna go ahead and apply that. Ooh, so this primer is colored. Like, it has a peachy color. So the color basically does disappear when you apply it, but I feel like that's a really random thing to have, because it doesn't say anything about correcting. It just says it's smoothing and blurring, which I do feel like it's kind of doing. My pores do look a little bit less large and less there. And this feels like a regular primer. It's really smooth and makes my skin feel really soft, so that's nice. It doesn't really smell like anything, which is good. I don't like when makeup smells really strong. Okay, so I went ahead and I blended out the rest of my foundation. And I also put on concealer because neither of those are part of this video. So now I'm going to go ahead and set with the Tarte Amazonian Clay Smooth Operator. And on one side, I'm going to set using a damp beauty blender, and then on the other side, I'm going to set it with a powder brush just so we can really see how this performs both ways. See if either one of them is better than the other. So the first side, I am going to be setting it. I'm gonna need more than that. What I don't like about this is the holes are so small that it takes forever to really get some out, but I don't like taking the top off because then it gets everywhere. And like I said earlier, this powder is so fine that I don't know if you can see or not, but like when you flick it, there's this huge white cloud of powder that just gets everywhere. Damp beauty blender, and we're just gonna stamp it under my eyes. So the reason that I don't like this isn't just because it's super fine and I feel like it dries out my under eyes, but it does have really bad flashback as well, which isn't that big of a deal if you don't plan on taking photos, especially in flash photography. With flash photography, I mean. I feel like it definitely darkens up. When I look, you can't see it as much on camera, but when I look in the mirror, I definitely see that it is just a little bit darker, so I feel like this powder oxidizes. And it's also super hard. It like doesn't blend in the corner of my eyes right here. Now we are going to use that Aesthetica brush, the face brush, and I'm going to use the Per Cosmetics Sculptor palette. And I'm going to take the lighter shade, which is called Inventor. Ooh. Ooh, goodness, what? So this is super weird. It like, what is happening? It just got super dark all of a sudden. And it like won't blend out. I feel like this isn't the best that it could be. Maybe it's just the brush. Let me try a different brush. Let me try my bronzer blush and see how that works. I don't know, I feel like it's just kind of moving the foundation underneath it because the more that I put on, the more you can see those marks. I am going to quickly add blush and I am going to finish the rest of my eye makeup off camera, and then we will come back for the rest of this video for my brows and my lips. I'll be right back. So we are back. I had to turn on the lights in my room because the sun is now going down, so if the lighting is a little bit different, that is why. Yeah, so what I did is I went ahead and I applied highlighter. I actually ended up using both of these colors in the Per palette. I used the Originator, which is the lighter one up here first, and then I used Trailblazer just to darken it up just a little bit to see how it would turn out. I know I look really crazy right now too. I also went ahead and I applied some lashes, and the lashes are from House of Lashes. I don't know what style they're in because I was dumb and threw away the boxes. So, but they are House of Lashes. And then I went ahead and I went into the Element of Surprise, the ColourPop palette that I used to start with. And I used Peace of Mind, which is this color right here on the lower lash line. And then for the inner corner, as you can kind of see, it's very like blue and purpley. I used the color Opulent, which is right here. And then I actually took the Mermaid one. I actually took the Mermaid Teal color as well, and I just popped it in just a little bit, and then I also added a tiny bit of the color Rayon, which is this white one right here, just to highlight it just a little bit. Okay, so just to finish up real fast, I'm going to put on my brows, and I'm going to use the Arch Arrival Brow Definer pencil that I got in my Ipsy bag. So I'm just gonna use the spoolie to comb through my brows real fast. So this actually looks like a really good color. Although, like I said, the triangle shape that companies put on their eyebrow pencils are really weird. I like just like the Anastasia one that's just like the normal circle, like it has a point and it's, I don't know, I just feel like it's really simple. This is a really nice color though. I like this one a lot. And it does give me like a very natural look, which I like. So now that we are done with the brows. Oh, I did forget to mention that the blush that I used is the Milani Powder Blush in Tea Rose. I really like these ones because it's just a really pretty, like the press on this is a really pretty rose and it's really nice, and all of these colors are like really natural. I am actually going to go in with the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream first, and then I'm going to put the gloss over it. I know that that's kind of backwards because this is lighter than this one is, but I don't like putting cream, or I don't like putting creams over glosses because I feel like it just gets really weird and it doesn't look good for anybody, so. This one is definitely way too light for me. I do think that like the formula feels good. It feels really creamy, but this definitely needs to be a color that you use for like only on the center to kind of make like an ombre effect for the lipstick. I don't like the way that it is on its own just because it simply is too light for me. It washes me out. So I'm actually going to take this off and then I'm going to put on the gloss. This actually smells like the Milani lip glosses, or the liquid lipsticks that Milani has. It smells like sugar cookies and it smells really good. There we have it. I do love the color of this lip gloss. This actually is really pretty. It doesn't feel like, it is a little sticky, but I actually feel like it's pretty drying, which is nice. It doesn't transfer. At least it hasn't transferred to my teeth yet. Okay, well, it definitely transfers to the skin, but it's not getting all over my teeth, even though I haven't done the trick, which it actually, nothing came off onto my finger anyway, so that's really nice. Okay, so I had to turn you just a little bit because my light is actually over here and facing my window. It was just simply too dark. And I really wanted you guys to be able to like see, like you can really see my highlight and stuff like that. So that is all for this video. I'm gonna do like a quick little like recaption. So as far as the Boxycharm goes, I really do enjoy the blurring primer. I really enjoyed the ink gel liner. I liked the eye brushes. The face brush, I don't like what I used it for. So I definitely feel like it needs to be used for like maybe setting powder or something, because I don't know if it was that or if it was the Sculptor palette or the setting powder that I used, but it didn't turn out that great. So those are the few products that I will have to work with a little bit more. I know I don't like the Tarte one because it definitely oxidizes and it's just way too thin. It's way too powdery. Like, I absolutely love Tarte. They are pretty much my favorite brand, and anyone who knows me knows that. So that being said, I am being completely honest. That powder does not work for me. I don't really like it. And then the lip gloss. I do actually like this lip gloss. I'm gonna see how it lasts after a couple of hours of like me drinking and like eating and stuff like that and just pretty much existing. For the Ipsy Bags, I really did enjoy the face mask. The eyeliner was good. The Eyeko London eyeliner was good, but I don't really like the felt tip. What my favorite is the brush tip, like the Tarte Maneater liquid eyeliner, where it's like, it's in a pen like this, but it's actually a brush tip. Those are my favorites, and I love brushes like liquid eyeliner as well. The mascara was good. It was a really smooth, pretty mascara. It definitely did really well on my eyelashes. It definitely separated them. The NYX lipstick, like I said, it needs to be used like just in the center as a highlight, which I will be trying because I do have a NYX lipstick that's very similar to this. It's just a couple shades darker, so I'm going to do an ombre lip and I'm going to test that out. The eyebrow pencil is really nice. I really like the color that this is. It's a really nice natural color, and I just feel as though like my eyebrows look pretty natural. It wasn't too difficult. Like I said, the only thing that I would change about that is the shape of the eyebrow pencil. Other than that, I pretty much enjoyed everything else. I don't think there was anything else. I do need to test out that nail polish, which I will touch base on in another video in the future. And yeah, so that is it. I do have codes that I'll share with you for both Ipsy and Boxycharm. I will put them in the link below. And yeah, I want to know what products you guys got in this month's Ipsy bag, or if you do any sort of like other subscriptions. Like I definitely want to be trying the Morphe Me brush subscription, but I don't personally know anybody who uses that one yet. So if whatever subscriptions you guys get or any ideas you have for subscriptions that you're thinking about trying, just let me know in the comments below. And let me know if any of these products worked the same for you as they did for me in the comments below as well, because like I said, with that palette and the face brush, I want to know if it was just me or if they just don't work together or what the issue was. Yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, like, and comment below, and make sure to subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Bye guys. Set my smile line. Just, I don't like to inhale the powder. That's how thin it is. Don't like it. I always do that. I'm sorry if you can hear the kids outside. They've been there all day and I can't exactly tell them. I can't tell them not to play outside because that's what it's there for. So I do apologize about that. Don't forget to get bleh.